All right, let me play something for you. I want you to know something, Karen. You are not alone. There are many of us out there who struggle with belief in themselves for the thing that they want to do. So here's where you are right now. Here's the thing you want to do. And a lot of us are in that place of like going, I don't know if I can do it. I'm starting to doubt I can do it. I'm afraid, and so on. So this is a coaching call that I just had with somebody who is right now trying to grow a network marketing business with a company called doTERRA. She's got a passion for the products. They make a difference in her life, and she wants them to make a difference in the lives of others. She hasn't really had the support from her upline that she was hoping for. And the reason why she claims that that she's not getting that support is because ultimately it's not for her. And this is common inside of network marketing or any kind of coaching programs. What happens is when we are working with people that are very different than us and we don't know how to speak their language or communicate with them, we can't help them. But what I'm going to share with you is how I helped this person in a very short period of time not only have a plan to build her confidence, but also a simple plan to help her go out and start enrolling people with the products that make a difference in her life immediately. One of the things that's hardest in our world is to inspire other people to do things to grow themselves. And of course, to help people build belief in themselves. Well, my friends, this is what I do. I help people make money. I help people build belief in themselves. And on my YouTube and on my Facebook and all these channels, all I do is share tips on how to do this. But in this case, I'm going to share with you a brilliant tool that I use with everyone that I work with to show you how to do this. The tool I use is a strengths assessment. That strengths assessment helps me help the people that I want to support to see the value in who they are. And so, what I'm going to share with you real quick is this person gave me permission. They said it was okay for me to share my coaching call with them. So, during this video, you're going to watch how I coach, how I use these tools of strengths to help someone go from doubting themselves to believing they can to then taking action and go putting in simple action items that make a difference in their life and business. And so you get to follow along and watch this video. After this video is done, as you watch this video, I want you to pay attention to not only the things I'm saying, but pay attention to the tone, the voice intonations, or even her body language as I break down her valuable strengths. Watch the video. Now, before I go sharing your strengths and stuff, I want you to think about somebody in your world right now who could potentially use your help. But when they hear you say, I'm trying to make a difference in people's lives, and you were the person I thought of, you're going to get their attention,
Okay.
right? And then you can ask them the questions like, what are you dealing with right now when it comes to your health? I have some tools and some resources I'd love to just give away and say, here, in the form of samples or protocols. You got all those things, right? You
Yeah.
got samples and protocols all over the freaking place,
Yep, I sure do.
but they have no value if they're just sitting on shelves. So we
Which
need
is
a
what they're doing.
person. Yeah, we need a person in front of us to activate the value of those samples and those protocols, right? So let's do
Yeah.
that with your strengths. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to pull up your strengths report, and what we're going to talk about is how to build consistent belief and get results while you're doing it. The reason why people don't like to build confidence in themselves is they think that they're not going to be able to make money, build strong relationships, or improve their health until they're in this magical place of, I am confident. But the reality is that we can build confidence and get results at the same time. That's what I want to share with you. Okay. You ready?
Okay. I am.
All right, so let's pull up your strengths and let's talk about how you can do this your way. All right. So, right now, you're in a place where you want to generate more money and more confidence and belief in yourself. This is what I do. This is my world. This is all I want to do for the rest of my life is help people make money and build confidence at the same time. Right. Okay. So, what we want to do is talk about how you can do this authentically your way. And we're going to do that because you're the genius who went and got your strengths report. because because now you know what your actual strengths are instead of sitting around saying, I know what my strengths are. No, you don't. Not when you don't have them written out and knowing exactly how they work. And more importantly, what are your bottom strengths, the ones you don't have to be? We're going to go through both of them. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
let's start with number one.
Consistency,
Number two.
harmony,
Number three.
focus,
Focus. I love it.
yeah,
Number four.
empathy,
All right.
developer,
Developer. Hold on a second. Number six.
futuristic,
Ooh, neat. Okay. Number
posi-
seven.
positivity,
All right.
restorative,
Restorative. Nine.
adaptability,
And number 10.
connectedness.
Lovely. All right. Okay, so for the people watching this, these are Clifton strengths. And what I want to share with you right here, Karen, is that the way that I teach strengths is different than anyone in Gallup, any of the certified coaches in Gallup, because I understand a fundamental principle with strengths is that you do everything in a way that is unique to you. And so this stuff that I'm going to share with you with strengths is not stuff you're going to be able to find on Gallup.com. This is stuff that's in my courses, my programs, in particular, my book, Unleash Your Strengths, and some other things that I do, just to so you understand. So I'm sharing this with you in a way that the only way you can do that is through my group. But here's the concept. First off, we're going to talk about what is confidence. Confidence is, or we'll say even certainty. Confidence is believing that no matter what it is you want to do, this is enough. That's confidence. In order to do that, you've got two different things you can do. You can sit around and tell yourself in the mirror, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But you and I both know that doesn't work. The reason is because it feels like I'm lying.
Yep.
I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie until I believe it. I want to tell the truth until I believe it. You see, the truth, fascinating. It's amazing that even the truth needs we need to work on believing the truth. And the truth is, this is valuable. See, that's truth. I know it's
Yeah.
true. You know how I know it's true? It's because you're the only person in the history of time and space and ever to have this combination of strengths. That means that you are infinitely unique. That means that you have something that no one on this planet can bring to the table. That's truth. So, what I want you to do is to understand these strengths and apply them every single day so that you can build belief in yourself using the truth. Okay, what are you hearing me say so far before I give you the step by steps?
I'm hearing that not only am I unique, but I'm valuable, and I need to use my strengths, which I don't understand at the moment, every day, so that every day I can feel more confident, so I can go out and talk to people.
Yes, perfect, awesome. You're picking up what I'm dropping, right? You're getting it. Okay. So now let's do it this way. If you look at these strengths, there's 10 different words that we think we know the meaning to, but we really don't. Like your number one strength says consistency, but what I know about strengths is that's not what this strength is. Having consistency as your number one strength doesn't mean you are consistent. It actually means that you need to do things in a way that are easy to follow and fair to people. So fairness is a really important thing to you. Making things easy to follow is important to you. That means that when I'm sharing this coaching with you, it needs to be easy to follow and fair, right?
Yes, please.
So this is what's cool about understanding strengths is that when I understand your strengths, I know how to communicate what I'm going to teach to you, your way, to you in a way that makes sense to you. That's what I want to help people understand. But at the same time, it's like, how do I help you see that this is something you do for people? So we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
The point I'm making here is that if you and the rest of the world look at all these words, it's like, oh my gosh, do I have to know all this stuff? Do I have to learn all this stuff? Do I have to like study all this stuff and read books for years and years before I can implement it? The answer is no. Because see, I wouldn't be very good at what I do if you have to go do that. What I want to do is help you understand this fast, immediately, today, so that today you can go walk in your strengths authentically right now and go create a result where you get to look yourself in the mirror today and say, today I did a thing. I did it by just being me and I made it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's all. So your challenge today is to take what I'm about to share with you with your strengths and immediately in the next 15 to 30 minutes, apply it to go get results. And then you get to do the thing that most people struggle with is to give yourself credit for the good you brought to someone. Most people don't do that. Most people think that it's more humble and, we'll say penitent, you know what I mean? To
Hmm.
to do work for people and not give themselves some kind of credit for that. And you don't build confidence by doing that.
Okay.
We don't build confidence by denying ourselves a little pat on the back when we are of value to someone. So that's my second challenge to you. And not only understand what I'm about to share with you and apply it in the next 15 minutes, but at the end of the 15 minutes, you look yourself in the mirror and you say, I did that. I made a difference in someone's life. I might not fully believe in myself just yet, but I liked what I did and I'm going to do it again.
Thank you. I love helping people.
Yeah.
So
And now I'm asking you to do it in a way that honors who you are so that when you help people, you build belief in yourself that you are doing that. There's a lot of people in the world that think I could help someone, but the truth is anybody could help them that way. And that's a lie. Nope. Nobody can help people the way that you can. This is how I help people. That's how I help people, right? That's how. And it's always valuable and it's enough,
thank you.
right? You're welcome. All right, here we go. Now let's get to work. Let's figure out how to do this. So what we got to do first is make all of this simple. All these words, it's too much. So first thing we do is we do the one thing that I love that Gallup did was they grouped these strengths into what's called a leadership domain. In order to be of help to someone, you've got to establish yourself as a leader. And a leader is not the greatest person in the history of time. The leader is just simply who is one step ahead that someone else is at with a particular thing. For example, one thing that you're a step ahead in many people is your ability to be empathetic, your ability to feel people's feelings. So empathy is a low strength for me, which means that you're one step ahead of me of being empathetic when it comes to using the empathy strength. Now I'm empathetic my own way, but you use it like energetically, physically, which
Hmm.
means you could teach me, right? The concept of empathy. That means that you're one step ahead of me. You're a leader in empathy for me, because that's a
Wow.
low strength for me.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, there you go. Well, I want you to start because see, you've got strengths high that a lot of people have low.
Okay.
And that's not a bad thing or good thing. It just is. Right? There are people in this world that don't know how to use empathy as a strength, and you can teach them, but you don't have to be an expert, just one step ahead of them. So these leadership domains are showing just generally where you could be a leader. And in this case, we've got consistency, which is an executing strength. I'll explain what that is in a minute. Harmony, which is a relationship building. Focus, another executing. Empathy, another relationship building. So we're already seeing right away what kind of value you bring. Developer is another relationship building, right? So
Yeah.
executing, consistency, focus, executing, harmony, empathy, and developer are relationship building strengths. So already I know part of the value you bring is the ability to connect with people and help people feel like they matter, like their feelings matter. The fact
They
that they're
do.
being treated fairly or not matters.
Yeah.
The fact that they're being encouraged matters,
Yeah.
right? Those things matter to you. Now, the next thing is futuristic, which is a strategic thinking strength. That's a head strength. Positivity, another relationship building strength. I'm seeing a trend here. Restorative, another executing strength, another trend. Adaptability, relationship, and connectedness, relationship building. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the first valuable thing you bring to people is relationship building, which means connection. One of the things you help people do is be connected, connected to themselves, connected to God, connected to the people they care about, connected to the moment, connected to what's wonderful about them, connected to their emotions, connected to what they want. Do you feel that you believe that that's true?
Yeah, I like connection. Um, I I like individual connection. I like being in a group where we're just chatting and having a good time. Yeah, just a but low key
Yeah.
usually.
And
Yeah.
that's a piece that you contribute to anyone's personal life or group,
Okay.
right? See,
Yeah.
without people like you, it's going to be a bunch of people just getting stuff done and no one's asking people how they feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm definitely a feelings person. Yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness, because and this is part of the value you bring to people's life. Now we're going to go into one more. Executing, executing, executing. You also have 3 executing strengths, which means secondarily, you need to make sure that you care that we are all productive. That's great that we're all going to hang out and talk and care about each other's feelings, but at the end of the day, what needs to happen?
We need to get something accomplished.
We need to get something accomplished. That means that
Yeah.
you're going to be making sure that people are on schedule, making sure that everybody knows what's required of them, because consistency says we need to treat people fairly. You're going to ask people, are going to make sure that people know what their steps are.
Hmm.
What are the things they need to do and get done, right? You're also going to make sure that people are talking about what's broken and putting together plans to fix them.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, weird, because that's actually the part of the value that you love to bring. This is what's great about your strengths, is your strengths show not only what you love to bring and do, but also how it's valuable for other people. So, do you know what's not in here is having to be this big show inspiring person, or having to be this super creative or strategic person. So I don't have to be super inspiring and big, and I don't have to be super strategic and creative.
Yeah.
I don't have to be those things. I get to be someone who connects, right?
Hmm.
And makes sure things are done the right way. So here's the affirmation, right? This is the thing you look in your mirror and say, today I'm going to connect with somebody and I'm going to help them be a little bit more productive.
I I connect with people and help them be productive.
Yeah. And that's what you're going to do today. So without going in intense and all the cool things I could tell you about your strengths right now, we're going to just practice that. Here's my challenge to you. Every single day, you
Hmm.
say that affirmation in the mirror. Say, I connect with people and I help them be productive. You're going to allow yourself to think of a person. And I think you already thought of someone.
Hmm.
You did. I knew you were going to think of someone. I want you to write that person's name down. Don't tell me. Don't tell the world. This is up to you. This is your business. So write that person's name down. Okay.
Hmm.
And you've got 15 minutes to connect with that person. Text, phone, voice message, call them. I don't care. Go to their house, whatever.
Okay.
Connect with them and say, I was just thinking about you. That's it. And what you're going to do is you're going to connect with them. You're going to talk with them. You're going to hear from them. You're going to check with them. You're going to ask them questions, whatever. And at some point, they're going to share with you something they're having difficulty. And what you're going to say, because all relationship builders I know love to say this, is say, I don't know if you know this, but I actually help people with that. I don't know if you know this, but I actually help people with that. Is it okay if I send you something that will help you? Or is it okay if I meet with you and go over it? Or is it okay if I give it to you? Or is it okay if I whatever? And then when you're done being of service and connecting with that person, you're going to see something good happened. It doesn't matter if you enrolled them in your business or made $1 million. What happened is that you did something small that proved that who you were is enough. Okay. And then you come back to the mirror and say, I did that. I want to go do that again.
Okay.
And you do that. And here's my challenge to you. You do that
Mhm.
every day for 3 days.
Okay.
I don't want you to do it for the rest of your life. That's too much. I just want you to do it for 15 minutes every day for 3 straight days. And
Okay.
at the end of those 3 days, I'm going to challenge you to message me. You have my phone number, you have my email, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm easy. And I want you to tell me how it worked out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give you one more little thing to understand.
Okay.
That means that in 3 days, I'm going to get a message from you that's going to say, oh my gosh, Eddie, I did it. I feel so much better. That means that in 3 days, your message is going to bless my life. That's the partnership that you are in right now. You
Okay.
understand? Can
Yeah.
you do that?
I can do that. 3 different people or the same person? 3 different people?
I'm not going to be in charge of that. I'm going to let you
Okay.
be in charge of it. None of my
Okay.
business, right? How you do your business your way is none of mine. So I'm just going to challenge you to just be you. That's my only business, to challenge you. Do that. Okay?
Okay.
Cool?
Very cool.
All right, Karen, was this helpful?
It was extremely helpful. I appreciate it very much.
I'm very excited to hear what happened. As I already know what's going to happen, but I want you to go and experience it. In the meantime, there's one more thing I want to share with you. Do you have your bottom strengths with you?
I do. I
Okay,
have
there's
all
one more thing.
34.
All right, there's one more thing I want you to do just to make sure that we don't let any little roadblocks or little bombs come in the next 3 days that get in the way. So we're going to look at your bottom strengths really fast, and I want to
Okay.
tell me, what is your number 30 strength?
Deliberative.
Okay, hold on. I want you to say, I don't need to overthink this. Say that out loud.
I don't need to overthink this.
Okay, number 31.
Context.
I can let go of the past.
I can let go of the past.
32.
Strategic.
I don't need to be creative.
I don't need to be creative.
33.
Input.
I don't need to know everything.
I don't need to know everything.
34.
Individualization.
Sorry, hold on. It takes me a while, right? I don't want to talk while I'm writing that one. Okay. I don't need to know what's going on with a person in order for me to connect.
I don't need to know what's going on with the person in order for me to connect.
I don't need to know everything.
I don't need to know everything.
I don't need to be creative.
I don't need to be creative.
I don't need to focus on the past.
Don't need to focus on the past.
I don't need to overthink this.
And I don't need to overthink this.
I get to connect
I get to connect
and help them be productive.
and help them be productive. That's awesome. Thank you.
Okay. 15 minutes every day for the next 3 days. I guarantee you're going to feel more confident. And then at the end of those 3 days, guess what I'm going to do?
You're going to call me back or
I'm going to tell you to keep doing it.
Okay.
Okay. But for now, 3 days is going to be huge.
Okay.
Karen, thank you so much for letting me be of service to you today.
Thank you, Eddie. You don't know how much I've needed this. So thank you.
I'm grateful that we got to hang out together. And so you know how to get a hold of me if there's anything else I can do for you. But in the meantime, let's go rock through the next 3 days. Okay.
Thank you, Eddie. I
All right.
will.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. So, what did you learn from this? What is your big takeaway from this? How many of you all have been mentoring people and coaching people in a way that doesn't really serve their unique strengths? You know, the reason why I got into strengths so much is because I spent so much time telling people their why wasn't good enough, or telling people they need to have more structure and routine in their schedule, or telling people they need to be more clear about what it is they really want and focus on that goal and so on, where you just saw, I don't need to have any of that. All I needed to know is, who is this person? What are their strengths? And how do I help them do things every single day consistently to get them results? And in this case, she is going to go do the thing that she already loves to do. but she's going to do it in a way that does both build confidence and puts money in her bank account. My friends, this is what I do, and I love doing this so much. All right, I'm going to share with you something real quick. On September 17th, 2024, you got time, my friends. I'm going to tell you right now, get your tickets to my next live event where I teach everybody how to use strengths in your life and business for you and how to help other people as well. Imagine you're a coach and you're trying to figure out ways to add a skill to make your coaching more valuable. Well, my friends, you go to this link right here, bit.ly/, there's a forward slash there, I promise. It's not showing up on the thing here. bit.ly/ unleashed live. You go to that link, or if somebody could put it in the comments, that'd be great. You go to this link, and what you're going to do is you're going to get your early bird tickets to next year's live event. But here's the thing. It's in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, if you're going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah on September 17th, 2024, then get your live event tickets right now. It's over, I think it's about $70 or $80 off right now to lock in that rate. Now, if you're not going to be there, or you're not sure you're going to be there, then don't get the live event, get the live stream tickets. And here's what's really cool. If you get the live stream ticket right now at an amazing early bird price, and you decide you're going to be there, you can upgrade from the current online live streaming ticket to whatever the live stream ticket is then, which means you're still going to save even if you wait to the last minute to find out if you're going to be here. But let me just throw in one extra thing. For those of you that are building a doTERRA business specifically, if you're building a doTERRA business, I've got a really fantastic course called doTERRA Your Way. It's a 6-week program to help you incorporate your strengths into your business and help other people do it too. And by getting your tickets, once again, at Unleashed Live, right? bit.ly / Unleashed Live, you will get this course right now, absolutely free. You will be able to use this, but let me throw in one more thing. If you're building a doTERRA business, I not only want you to get access to that course, but I want you to use this course to help you find people who want to build a business with you right now. And when you do, you can get your own code to give them this $297 course for free. This is how I want you to use this. I want you to tell people about your income opportunity. When you tell people about your income earning opportunity, and then you tell them by signing up with you and working with you for the next 3 months to help them build their business and generate an income for them, then you will be able to gift them a code to get my strengths course absolutely free. It'll save them $300. And my friends, I can't wait to share this with the world, because for me, I want to help people grow their life and their business, make more money. Then ultimately for me, it's like if I could have people come to me and say, Eddie, you help me make money. You help me believe in myself. That is the greatest gift I think anybody could ever give me, and just tell me they did that work. Now, if you're a coach or you're trying to add more income to your business right now and you want to learn this skill, I want you to send me a direct message, because I've got a program that's starting in January, and right now I am taking applicants. So just send me a direct message or comment below. Say, I'm a coach and I want to make my coaching more valuable. I love you all. I hope you all enjoyed this and got a lot of value from this. Go right now and get your tickets to next year's September 17th, 2024. Get your early bird tickets right now, bit.ly / Unleashed Live. And we'll see you later on the next live. What? Sorry. We'll see you later on the next live. Bye, everybody. I love you all so much.